it's Rebecca. I wanted to do a video on how to apply Jamberry wraps. So you're mainly going to be seeing my hands in this, so hey. I'm going to go through what things you'll need, what wraps I'm using. As you can see, my nails are naked. So things that I use when I'm putting on my wraps, I've got my mini heater all set up and ready to go. I have my buffer block, pair of scissors, cuticle pusher, I have my orange stick, my nail file, I have alcohol wipes. You can use the Jamberry prep wipes, and actually that's probably the preferred method. I just had run out. I'm waiting for an order to come in. So if you don't have prep wipes, alcohol wipes also work. I'm also going to be using acetone for my nails. I find that my wraps stay a little better when I have acetone on. So I'm just getting my nails ready. I'm wiping them off with an alcohol wipe because I had just taken off the lacquer that I was wearing. So I'm just gonna clean them up with an alcohol wipe just to kind of make sure that there's nothing left on them. So I'm just gonna rub that over all of them. You're also gonna need the wraps that you're going to use. I have picked out, I believe it's called butterfly Dream and Cascade of Love. Seeing as Mother's Day is coming up, I'm going to put those ones on for many reasons. One, I love Cascade of Love. It's beautiful. And the butterfly I'm putting over Cascade of Love, and I'll show you how to layer wrap over wrap, because I have some angel babies. So that's what those are going to be. Sorry, I'm just going to turn off all of the beeping. We're going to get a lot of those. So just give me 1 second here. Just gonna go ahead and close that out. There we go. Okay, so I've now wiped down all of my nails. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cuticle pusher and I'm just going to push back all of my nails just like so, making sure that there's no extra cuticle sticking out. I do this often enough now that I find that I don't have a lot of cuticle. When I first started, I definitely had more cuticle. So I'm just going to push that through. Yeah. Like I said, there's not a lot to push back. So this is a pretty quick process for me. But you do want to make sure that there is no excess cuticle sticking up. Sometimes it can be hiding, and that will affect how well your wraps stay. So I've pushed back all of my cuticle. I'm now going to take my buffer block, and I am going to buff, not very hard, not very much, just gently buff over each one of my nails, just to rough them up a bit. That's going to help them to just adhere to the nail wrap a little bit better. The thing I love about the Jamberry buffer block, I'm having a time speaking today, Jamberry buffer block, is that it is the same on all sides. It is nice and soft. It's gentle to the nails. So if you're worried about any nail damage, you don't have to worry there. So I'm just buffing them up just like so. So they are all buffed and ready to go. I'm going to take my second alcohol wipe and just quickly wipe over the top of each one just to get that excess dust off now, because you don't want anything that's going to get in the way of the wrap adhering to your nail. Now, some people choose not to do as many steps as I'm going to do. This is just what I found, because sometimes my nails can be a little oily. So I've just found that this works best for me. So now I'm going to take my, now this is pure acetone. So unlike nail polish remover, I don't use nail polish remover at all. I'm just going to quickly wipe it over. And if you can see there, I don't know if you can see very well. I'm hoping you can see. It does turn my nail a little bit white. And that's because it's dehydrated the nail. So that's exactly what I want to do. It's kind of like rubbing alcohol when you put it on your skin and it turns your skin a little bit white. It's just pulling out all of the stuff. Now, I would not suggest leaving an acetone soaked cloth anywhere. I have done that before and ruined some things, so I'm just going to toss that in the garbage. So my nails are now basically prepped and ready to go. You want to make sure that your nails are completely dry. I'm going to turn on my mini heater. There we go. So I'm going to start with Cascades of Love. Now, I generally know what size nail wraps I need, but the best way to tell is you're going to hold up your nail wraps. You're going to pick your finger, so I'm going to start with my pinky, and I'm going to hold it up, and I'm just going to size it. And what I'm looking for is that there are no parts of that wrap touching any cuticle or any skin, so you want to make sure that there's a bit of a gap. Now, some people like using their orange stick for this, and some people like using their cuticle pusher, some people like using tweezers, but you don't want to touch any of the sticky part that is on the wrap. You're going to cut your wrap so that you have, some people do a little less than half, some people do half, but there is my wrap on my orange stick. I'm now going to hold the sticky side to the heat for 3 seconds, so 1, 2, 3. That's going to warm the wrap up so that it's pliable. I'm then going to position it on my nail, like so. And then what I like to do is push it up the middle and off either side. Make sure that it's nice and adhered down. Then I take my cuticle pusher and I go around the wrap just to make sure that it is all stuck down. I personally like to give my wrap a little blast of heat again. There we go. And I have one wrap done. So that is how simple that is. Now, you're going to have this excess. You've noticed that there's some excess there. I'm going to drop my mini here for a second. You notice that there's some excess hanging off the end. Well, clearly you're not going to walk around with a bunch of excess. So you want to wait until that excess is cool. And then some people just file it right off. I'm going to go ahead and clip a little bit of it off. It's just a preferred method I have. Sometimes I'll even just use clippers and clip them right off. Today I'm going to show you what it's like to file it off. So I'm going to take my nail file. My wrap is cool. I'm going to go ahead, actually I'm going to turn that back on because I'm going to go ahead and in a 90-degree angle, only going downward, I'm going to file the ends. Now by filing the ends, you're going to pull off that excess just like so. You don't have to be too gentle. This is a vinyl nail wrap, and what you're left with is this little extra piece that is now garbage. You have a nice clean edge to your wrap. So as you can see, nice clean edge, nothing is sticking up. I like to throw a little bit more heat on that and just make sure that it's all smoothed out on my finger. And there we go. I have one finger done. So it is that simple. Normally when I'm not doing a video, I would have a few fingers done by now, but that's how quickly I was able to do one. All right, I hope you guys understand all of the steps. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Comment below. Let me know what you think of this wrap here, Cascading Love. This is the Mother's Day wrap for 2017. Or what you think of Butterfly Dream. This is a clear wrap. It can be labeled it could be layered over any other wrap or worn by itself because it is clear. Let me know what you think of those in the comments below. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.